I have to stifle a smile every time I remember the look on my retainers' faces when I inform them of my plans today. Panic-stricken, but unable to muster the courage to say anything in opposition. Yes, this was a fine idea. Ah.
Just then, the rain stopped. Should it keep raining?
Hello everybody, good morning. Right, hey Ethan, hey Krabs, yes, we're streaming early today. I got up really early, but I went to bed early. Thanks for coming. You didn't need sleep? I actually got lots of sleep. Yeah, I feel pretty good. We're streaming early today. I felt like it. I got up early and I went to bed early. Let me know, is the music too loud?
Not to worry, I'll simply send someone to fetch it.
Can you hear me okay?
As soon as I remember what it was.
I might do I was like, wow. Yeah. Is the music okay? Is it too loud? Let me know. We're gonna relax and start this morning. I might try a music stream later or something. I don't know, but we're gonna relax today, this morning, with my homie Neuvillete. And we're gonna do this character's story quest. I've been leveling his artifacts up a little bit. So this is the new character. And I'll show you what I've worked on so far. I've tried to get some artifacts on him. So what I've been looking for is HP, crit rate, energy recharge. So we have a decent flower here. You can see my crit rate is pretty decent. Energy recharge, HP, and EM is for elemental reactions. So that's a decent piece. I also have a decent flower for him. I wish I had more attack percent, though. That's the only thing. My attack stat is going to be pretty low. And then I found an HP Sans. I don't know if I should be going for attack percent or HP, but his kit scales off HP, so... Mike not fine? You also got up early. Mike is fine. Right, Seth? Right? Ethan says it's good. Krabs says it's not fine. Genshin 2 win, I don't know. So here's, I wonder, but this piece has a lot of crit damage, which is nice. And some attack percent and some HP, so that's good. Now I'm looking for a goblet in this set that has hydro damage. The problem is, it's hard to get these. So I'll probably end up using another set there, and then you just have to have 4 pieces, so I'll probably look for this set right here in crit damage. But as you can see, I've only farmed HP, attack, and defense. So I'm missing one of those, and then I want to find we could probably find now. What I could probably do, it's been good, right, Seth? I'm actually pretty close to building this guy. Yeah. I only need 2 more artifacts. So what I'm going to do now, before I start the story quest, let's go into our artifacts and then filter only hydro damage bonus, because this is a catalyst user and his attacks are just going to be doing hydro damage. So we don't need it to be in the set. So let's pick one that has, we're just looking for like, we're looking for like HP, we're looking for crit damage, crit rate, elemental mastery, and energy recharge, and attack percent, of course. So, yeah, maybe the next time I stream, I'll have a really nice Neuvillete for you guys. It won't be like top 1% Neuvillete, but it could be a pretty good Neuvillete. I'm getting close. So we're looking for, it doesn't have to be the same set here. We're looking for, this one has HP and crit rate and EM. It's a decent piece. I would like attack percent, because my attack is kind of low right now. I would like attack percent, crit rate, crit damage, and HP would be like really ideal. There's crit rate 2 HP rolls, There's an attack percent with 2 defense rolls. That's not good enough. This one's HP, crit damage, and EM. That's pretty good right there. But again, no attack. But we might roll with that one. There's attack, attack, defense. Defense, defense, attack, defense, defense. No. Crit damage, HP, EM, and HP. That's very good. Hey, good morning. Do you not need sleep? Hey. No, actually, I went to bed like really early. I probably went to bed at like 10 or 11. And then I got up at like 4. So I got my 5 or 6 hours. So I'm pretty good. Good morning, Dragon. Good morning, my European friend. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Maybe I'll take a nap later in the afternoon or something for a little bit. But if you didn't know how to make Crawling Fire Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, no. This is a really good one, but again, it has no attack. It only has crit damage, EM, and HP, but that's a very good one. What else we got? Crit damage, EM, defense. Now we're back in our HP stats. So, we have like 2 decent ones here. We have this one right here. And we also have this one right here, which has EM, crit damage, HP. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, I mean, that's very good. The only thing we're missing with this is we don't have a lot of attack. I think I'll roll with that, and now we have 4 artifacts, and 3 of them are already at level 20. So that's very good. Now we're just waiting on, I'm going to have to farm a domain. You're seeing another movie tomorrow. Good morning. What you going to watch, Ethan? Now I'm just going to have to farm this stupid... I hate farming for artifacts in Genshin, but I have a lot of resin, so it's okay. Now we just need a crit of this set, a crit damage on this set right here, and we don't have any yet, but we're getting there. The other character I'm working on is Linny, but I'm not very far into his kit, unfortunately. This character is very easy to build. You just kind of build him like a normal DPS character. So you're looking for... With the same set, though, you're looking for attack percent, you're looking for crit rate, crit damage, and then a pyro damage goblet, which I definitely don't have one of those in this set. So as you can see, and then we're going to be the same thing, we're going to look for a crit damage circlet, pyro damage goblet. We have an attack percent one I found. It's okay. It's not great. It has crit rate, EM, and attack with a little bit of HP. This is not the best. I don't have a good feather yet. But we do have a pretty good... This is a pretty good... this one's decent with 2 attack stats and then energy recharge. But honestly, none of these artifacts are that good. So, anyway, me stupid. You're not stupid? Okay, anyway, so that's what I'm working on. But the next time you see me stream, I should have a Neuvillete, and he should be really, really strong. He should be very, very good. So I'm excited to show you this character, because he really is very strong. He's very, very strong. Oh yeah, so that was for you, EE. Here's how you want to build this character. You want to give him this weapon, unless you, for some reason, are rich and can afford his new... You want to give him this weapon right here. The prototype Amber is very easy. You can craft it at the weapons guy, and you want to refine it if you can, because it's very, very good for him. You want to stack a lot of HP for him, and then you want to get a hydro damage goblet and then get some crit damage on the circlet. He's not that hard to build. You want to get a crit damage circlet, maybe an HP percent sands. I mean, you could do attack percent there too, to be perfectly honest. And you definitely want hydro damage here with HP and crit. And then, yeah, so his kit is awesome. His character is very, very good. And because of these 2 talents here, this one increases his damage up to 160% of the charge attack if you have elemental reactions, but they have to be different ones. So you need to have like a Dendro, 1 Geo, and 1, I don't know, electrocharged or something. So you need different characters in the party, but yeah, so that's huge. And then this is pretty good as well. I haven't unlocked it yet, but every time your HP is above 30, for every 1% of Neuvillette's current HP greater than 30%, he will gain 0.6% hydro bonus. So he can get another 30% max if his HP is high. So you're probably going to want to build him into a kit where somebody is healing him. Maybe, I don't know, whatever off-field healing you can get. You know, I mean, there's a lot of that, but let me see. Who would be a good off-field healer for him? Definitely Baiju would work. Kokomi would definitely work. Diona would be very good with him because also it would provide the shield. Although her healing isn't like super consistent. But yeah, Kokomi, Baiju. Let's see who else. Barbara not quite as good, but you could definitely use Barbara. Kuki would probably be really good. Yeah. This is probably the main. Kuki or Bennett. These two are probably the best, to be honest. Unless you want hydro particles from Kokomi. But you put Neuvillete with Kuki or Bennett, you could probably do some really, really good stuff there. Especially Kuki for the electro charge, which is one of the 3 reactions you could do every 30 seconds. Well, yeah, I'm thinking Kuki would be stupid good with him. Let's see if there's any other healers that would be good. No, maybe Sayu, I guess. Yeah. Oh, Yao Yao for sure would be fine too. Although she's more on-field healing than so she probably wouldn't be quite as good. No, she definitely wouldn't be as good because she's on-field healing. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I was just explaining how this character is going to be good. Neuvillete. This character, he should be very, very good. Okay. Shall we get into the story? The story here for this character is that somebody is blackmailing or threatening to kill one of his friends.
I have to stifle a smile.
We're gonna do an investigation.
On my retainers' faces when I informed.
We're gonna do an investigation.
I never thought I'd see him here.
Hello. Good morning, Dragon. Good morning, Ethan and Krabs and EE and Raita. You're all here and now. It's a Genshin party.
The weather's amazing today.
I'll get my water bottle real quick.
Kiara.
Give me just a second, chat. Sorry.
Huh? Monsieur Neuvillete. And you are?
The Traveler.
Oh, I remember. You're the Traveler and Paimon. I've heard about you.
This is girl.
She's adorable. Hey there, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Thanks for the compliment.
Here we go.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Good morning.
I heard from Sidine that you received a threatening letter.
A threatening letter? Oh, right. I remember now.
You only remember now? You think that would be on your
The letter fell through
mind?
the crack in my door as I was heading out this morning. It said something about catching me, so I thought someone wanted to play hide and seek.
Hide and
But
seek.
Sidine told me it was a threatening letter,
Hide and
and that I
seek.
could be in danger. But that's not gonna happen with everyone looking after me, right?
Have you run into any suspicious-looking people recently?
Final Genshin pull is Paimon.
Suspicious-looking people?
That'd be fun.
What counts as suspicious?
Maybe somebody who's following you? If you have a stalker?
Did you think of something? Nope. I don't remember meeting anyone like that.
Do you still have the letter with you? I want you to show me what it says.
Oh, let's see. Found it.
That would be cool. Okay.
Now then. Get lost. If you don't leave the Maréchaussée Phantom, I will come and catch you in person. Don't say I didn't warn you.
What's the Maréchaussée Phantom? Oh,
A simple threat. Neither the handwriting nor the content itself reveals
someone was
anything
peeking
about the
on
writer's
us. Did you see that?
intentions.
Are they concealing their identity?
We can't rule out that possibility. Since you can't think of anyone suspicious, I will be heading back to the Palais Mermonia to review some official documents. Kiara, you should come with us. It's safer if you stay close by.
I like the cute little melazine.
Wait, no. I still have a case to work on. I promised Alof that I'd check on her place later.
but you are being watched right now. Going off on your own could be dangerous.
And that's where we come in to help. We'll stay with Kiara and make sure she's safe.
Yeah.
If that's around anyone scheming to hurt Kiara can forget about it. Thank you, Traveler.
Maybe I'll switch it to
This is Paimon.
like Korean or something, so I can hear different voice acting. Should I switch it to like Spanish or something? Big Sis Paimon.
Don't worry, you're big.
All right, let us go our separate ways for now. Please take care of Kiara.
We'll take you to a lost place right away. See you around.
See you around. I don't know if this quest is gonna be.
How old are you? Let me think. 1, 2, 10? I can't remember. But I remember coming to the Court of Fontaine
The
with
music is
Carol
so
and
pretty,
Neuvillete.
isn't it?
That must have been a long time ago. Carol, did Neuvillete mention her just now? That was more than 400 years ago. Why would Paimon be a big sister to you? My memory isn't that good, but Carol told me I could address others based on how I feel about them.
Aww.
Paimon feels a lot more grown up than me, so you're a big sis. Huh, Paimon sees. Hey, Traveler, did you hear that?
Maybe. Somebody's taking pictures of us or something. This is creepy. We got a stalker. Who's stalking the bun bun? Oh, I see him.
Strange. Paimon felt like someone was following us.
I saw him.
Olaf!
Kiara, you're here. Huh? Wait, aren't these two?
A famous traveler, yes.
They're the Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
Big Sis
I thought
Paimon.
so. What brings you here?
You guys got any fun plans this weekend? Ethan's going to see a movie. Which movie are you going to go see, Ethan? EE went to a party last night. We're on a secret mission.
All right. Guess I shouldn't have asked.
May I begin inspecting the store as planned?
Of course. Go ahead.
Secret mission. I like her little police hat, like from the
No hazards
UK.
detected.
Looks like a
You've
Bobby
cleared the
from the UK,
inspection.
except for she's a little bun
Seems like
bun.
the criminal from that case last month never set foot in here at all. That was quick. What were you inspecting? I took a look around the shop. Neuvillete says that us Melazines have special eyes that can see things people can't.
That is correct.
Things like bloodstains. No matter how hard you try to clean them up, we Melazines can see the residual stains for some time.
Get the police,
Pretty
dog.
cool, huh?
Get the Melazine.
All right, all right. Now that you're done inspecting, can we have a chat? Hear me out. I'm planning to release an outfit for children next month and wanted to hire you as my model. Is that okay with you?
course.
Sure.
Is there anything I need to do?
Please wait a moment while I take your measurements. The sample should be a perfect fit.
Seems like they get along really well. Huh? What are you looking at?
Someone's over there.
Is there really someone watching us? Shh. Let's sneak over and take a look.
Sneak over and find who's creeping over here. Look for the suspicious Oh, it's Charlotte.
Strange. Why isn't he back yet?
What are you doing, Charlotte? You sneaky Charlotte.
Charlotte, what are you doing here? Oh, wait, don't tell Paimon you're the one who sent Kiara that threatening letter.
Shut up, Paimon.
Threat letter?
What threat letter?
What are you doing here?
This is starting to feel like an interrogation. Okay, I'll be straight with you. I don't know the slightest thing about that threat letter you mentioned. I only wanted to follow Monsieur Neuvillete and request an interview with him.
You want to interview him?
That's right. I'm not the only one, you know. Interviewing him is every journalist's dream.
She's totally
But
playable.
it's not an easy task to accomplish. The Palais Mermonia rarely accepts appointments.
Okay.
So imagine how surprised I was seeing him out on the streets today. It seemed like you were investigating.
Uh-huh.
Of course, I'll make sure to turn in my manuscript to him for review. I
Uh,
have my principles, and I'd never publish an article without the consent of all parties involved.
nope, he won't. Keep it secret.
Yeah, we're doing a secret investigation that can't be made public
Which is why Paimon
I see.
immediately told everybody exactly
If you
what's
say
going
so,
on. What
I
an
guess I'll
idiot.
put this matter aside for now.
You better trust
What
this
a shame.
journalist.
In exchange, could you tell me what the threat letter is about? I swear I won't tell.
All right then.
This is not something you should do, kids. Don't tell journalists
What?
about threat letter.
Someone's targeting a cute little melazine.
Shh, not so loud.
It just so happens that I did an interview with Kiara. Last month, in fact. It was well received by... I'll ask my colleagues about it. Who knows? We might find something.
Okay.
But I gotta warn you, even if I keep my lips sealed, others will know eventually.
Which is why you shouldn't have told her.
Why? People care a great deal about Monsieur Neuvillette's each and every move. Some may have already realized that something was up. Besides, the case involves melazines. So, anyway, I'll get going now. Watch yourselves, alright?
What if the shop owner is the one who's threatening her? Wouldn't that be something? Oh, another character. It's Clorinde. Yo.
What do you think? The design looks pretty good,
Where did you come from, Clorinde?
I think it's great.
Huh.
People are gonna
It's
simp
very
this
pretty
character
indeed.
so bad, dude.
Clorinde, what are you doing here?
Clorinde.
It seems that you just showed up out of nowhere.
As I passed by the Palais Mermonia, I heard that Neuvillete was investigating a case with you. Technically speaking, he and I are under an employer-employee relationship. It didn't feel right to have my employer personally take on such trivial cases. I happened to have some time at the moment, and came to take a look. I sometimes have my clothes custom-made at this boutique, in any case.
Okay.
Neuvillette sure is like...
Leave this to me. You should go meet up with Neuvillette.
Okay then, we'll leave Kiara in your hands.
That's nice. Hello, Clorinde. Yeah, people are gonna simp this character so hardcore, especially because she pulled out in one of the cutscenes. She pulled out an electric gun, which is very strange for Genshin.
How has your work been recently?
Same as usual. My schedule normally isn't too packed, so I have plenty of time for myself.
Ooh, then I even signed up as a
Volunteer lifeguard. Okay, where are we going? Back to the Palais. I like Fontaine. I think this region is really nice. Especially like the swimming. I don't know if any of you have seen this game or not, but here, just for a second I'll show you. Here's a new region too. Over here. Since I'm here, I'll just show you. They finally added swimming to the game, and I really hope they will add more swimming in other regions, but I kind of doubt they will. But yeah, it's very, very cool. It's really, really cool. And you don't drown. I hope they add more swimming. It would be cool if you could do that in every single region, but right now you're not allowed. It's okay though. It's okay though. Okay, let's go find Neuvillette. Did you find any information?
Oh, you're back. Is everything all right?
We ran into Clorinde. She offered to help us protect Kiara.
That is good to hear. I trust her abilities. It looks like Kiara is in good hands.
Yosh.
We thought so too. Well, did you find any leads?
I've been looking over the case records, specifically inspection reports submitted by Kiara and major cases I've judged over the past decade. I've come up with two plans. On one hand, I could start with Kiara and track down the group behind all this step by
I
step.
bet it is the
On the
clothing
other, I
lady.
could also analyze the conflicting interests of these major cases and confirm my suspicions if there is indeed a mysterious group that bears a grudge against me.
I bet it is the clothing lady. Maybe I'm wrong
Sound
though.
like pretty solid plans. But can you really finish browsing through all these documents?
Don't worry. I'm a fast reader when it
I'm a
comes to
dragon
official
god.
documents.
I can read
After all, I have
very
several hundred
quickly.
years-
We'll help you read through them. We have nothing else to...
Thank you. I will continue looking
Okay,
through the...
okay. About Riosley. Defendant Riosley has confessed to his crimes, declared guilty by Eudex Gundyr, exiled to the fortress of Maripede. Okay, blah blah blah. Bribery case. Severe bribery scandal within the Guard. Special security surveillance protocol investigated. Okay, confessed. We had some guards bribing. Okay. Representative Council filed a request to collaborate with Mauritius Phantom. Okay, okay. Okay. Smuggling case. Solved by the joint forces of the Guards and the Phantom. Principal offenders receive judgment. Okay. Spina de Rosilia. Callous boss of the Rosilia was defeated in duel and died of serious injuries. Oh, right. That was kind of sad. That was kind of a sad. He's a good reader.
Have you made any progress?
Yes.
We skipped through some of them, but there wasn't anything useful. Oh, there's so many documents lying around. Just how many cases have you handled?
I would love to answer that question, but the truth is I've never made
About
a precise calculation.
10,800.
If memory serves me right, there should be at least 100,000 cases. The documents you...
Whoa, that's a lot.
That might be how it seems from another's perspective, but trials and there are many documents here.
You read Paimon's...
All right, let us take a break.
I mean, he is a dragon god, so to be fair. What's he doing? Hello?
Even though resting is a part of taking a break, shouldn't we at least talk about something? Although silence is making Paimon feel really off.
What a weird quest.
Please pardon my lack of consideration. People rarely come to the Palais Memonia for matters outside of work. To be quite honest, I am not sure what we should do.
Let's play table tennis.
Would you like to have some drinks, perhaps? You must...
Ooh, drinks! Thank you! Paimon wonders what Neuvillete likes to drink. Oh, maybe he's a fan of really fancy wines.
I doubt it.
He seems like the type of person who'd own an entire winery. You know, like Tilu.
Oh, yeah, she was right. Wine glasses.
What's inside these glasses? It looks just like water.
An astute observation. It is indeed water.
He's not drinking on the job. Good for him.
So it's just plain old water?
Chill,
What did you
Paimon.
think it was?
Since you're the Chief Justice and all, Paimon...
This water is indeed very special. It would not be an overstatement to call it sophisticated. I believe you've already tried Fonta. In fact, there are many other drink factories in Fontaine.
Pure
including
drinking
those that
water,
said
huh?
water is sourced from all across Tibet.
Cider Lake,
including
Kinsei
Mondstadt's
Village,
Cider Lake.
Inazuma's
Liu
Konda
Beer is
Village.
one of their latest products. Water from Sumeru's Apam Woods.
Is there any difference?
If I were to comment on their mouthfeel, the waters of Cider Lake warm the
He's a
heart.
water connoisseur.
The
I guess that would
waters of
make
Chinsa
sense.
Village have a poignant touch, while one might call the waters of Konda Village placid. Distinct differences exist between the waters of each area. You will appreciate their intricacies once you
Turn
taste
down
them
the volume of
carefully.
my headphones.
Really? Let Paimon try!
She can't tell the difference. It's Paimon. Why are you chugging it?
What do you think?
Tastes just like water. I knew it.
How regrettable. It seems like you still have a long way to go in refining your
Paimon
tastes.
just likes fish.
Hey, this doesn't have to do with refining our taste. Paimon's pretty sure most ordinary people can't tell the difference. Oh, could it be because you're the Hydro Dragon?
Yes, I would say that's probably why.
We are allowed to bring that up, right? Since no one else is around? Oh, Paimon's been wanting to ask this for ages. If you're the Hydro Dragon, why would you become Chief Justice in human society?
This is a good question. It's a good question indeed.
Sorry, Paimon was just curious. You don't have to
No, I'm
answer.
curious
There's nothing
too.
to hide. I was simply organizing my thoughts.
I am curious about this
I
as well.
accepted this position because I wanted to seek out answers to questions that have perplexed me.
Questions? Are there really things you can't figure out?
Many, in fact. But the one question that puzzles me the most concerns my own existence.
Oh,
In essence, I neither know why I was born in this form, nor do I understand where my long life should take me. I lost many memories from the moment I was born. The primordial sea, for example. I can only vaguely recall its connection to me.
Are there any other
I'm
questions?
unaware of what that connection is exactly.
Maybe Furina would answer the questions, but she's the new Hydro Archon, so probably not.
Perhaps the elemental dragons of other nations may have some form of an answer. However, they are scattered across all of Teyvat. Abruptly visiting could very well pose an
True. Some of them have very unique personalities, too.
That's very true.
I have been
yes.
holding on to these unanswered questions for a long time. But there is one thing I've discovered along the way. My emotions easily resonate with those of others. Even I don't have the slightest idea what they mean. My guess would be that there are at least some similarities between humans and myself. By observing...
Have you made any progress then?
Perhaps, but I find such progress difficult to describe. As an outsider, chances to engage in meaningful interactions with
Good voice
others are
actor
few
here.
and
I know
far
this guy's
between.
famous, but he does
That's
a good
why I'm
job.
quite thankful for this chat. Such opportunities are rare.
All right, let's continue.
Continue reading these down.
I wasn't able to find any leads even after browsing through most of the documents. But while we were on the topic of water a moment ago, another idea came to me.
Water? Do you mean...
The Fountain of Lucy.
That's right. The Fountain of Lucine is where all of Fontaine's waters converge. It is the vessel of countless memories and emotions.
You gonna read the
If
water
they
or
really
something?
were an organization attempting to use Melusines against me, they should also hold an intense resentment towards me.
Okay.
Perhaps we'll be able to find some new leads by sensing the hydro element within the fountain.
Interesting.
Perhaps we should go. There shouldn't be too many people
It's like
near
a
the
water
Fountain of
fortune
Lucine during
teller
the
or
evening.
something. You can read people's emotions through water. That's crazy. Okay, I want that superpower. I guess I'm not a dragon god, though, to be fair. Okay. Fountain of Lucine. I don't think I can upgrade it right now. I haven't done that much exploring. I've been mostly doing the quests.
Monsieur Neuvillete?
Monsieur Neuvillete.
I probably shouldn't disturb them. I wonder what's going...
I guess it's rare for him to be running around outside of the Palais.
Looks like we got lucky today. There's hardly anyone around.
What should we do next?
I will taste the pigeon poop-filled
Traveler,
water.
Can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Should I drink more primordial
Perhaps
seawater?
leave the investigation to me. I need you to take a few steps back and keep a safe distance.
What you gonna do,
A safe
Neuvillete?
distance? Neuvillete, what exactly are you...
Hadouken.
Oh, it's glowing!
He's pretty cool. Hydro Dragon God. He's pretty cool. What do we got going on here? As the fountain lights up, a wave of dizziness washes over you. What just happened? Everything looks different than for how they are normally. I should continue forward and look around. Oh, this is creepy. This is like the land of emotions or something. And I can't attack or anything. That's probably safe. Oh, is this a memory? Could be.
Thank you for bringing us here, Monsieur Neuvillete. The court of Fontaine is truly
It is a memory,
incredible.
yeah, it is.
There's so many things I've never seen or heard before.
I understand your excitement, but there's no need to thank me. Although I have responded to your wishes, it was not without personal interest. Melusine's special sight make them especially suited for joining the Maréchaussée Phantom.
Maréchaussée.
I'm certain you'll become an indispensable part of Fontaine's detective force.
I know, but I'm really glad to be of help.
That's
Not
nice.
only can I repay you for your kindness, but
He's an
also,
alien.
It feels like my life has
He
become a lot more
is.
meaningful.
He
The
could be.
meaningful
They
life
don't know
also
where
comes
he
with
comes
its
from
risks.
exactly, but
It's definitely the safest to just stay in the village.
he's like a dragon
But I
god.
want to see the outside
Mr.
world
Krabs.
nonetheless.
Yeah.
And truth, I've never really
But it
understood
could
the
be.
purpose of my existence.
It's possible.
Or what I'm capable of contributing to this world. For almost 20 years, we've stayed in our village without finding any answers. That's why we wanted to leave our village and look for the meaning of our existence
He seems like a very good guy, though.
I understand your confusion. In fact, I feel the same way.
I like him a lot.
I too came here for an answer to my questions about my own existence.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit in as you did?
Thanks for hanging out, Krabs. I appreciate you, buddy.
Many people threw rocks at us today and told us to go back to our village.
Racists.
It hurt a lot when they hit me in the head. And I tried really hard not to cry.
Logically speaking, both time and effort are
Put him in
essential
jail.
when different species attempt to peacefully coexist. It will be a difficult road ahead, with countless obstacles to
Racist.
overcome.
He is playable,
Different
yes.
identities and ways of thinking all
He
contribute to strengthening the barrier between one another. Removing it will be no easy feat. There aren't many suggestions I can share, because just like you, I haven't fully integrated into this society. Despite my social status, I am still an outsider.
Oh, I see.
Let's do our best.
I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one.
I believe in you, but you shouldn't lose sight of the difficulties ahead. If you run into any trouble, I suggest that you...
Okay.
Huh? Is he the person I met in the Palais Marmonia earlier?
Yes? Do you have any concerns?
That stone-faced human. He didn't even bother to look at me when I tried talking to him. It felt like he wasn't interested in anything but work.
He is an earnest man. There...
I think there will be a Melazine playable, actually, Krabs, if that's what you're talking about. There was this cute little squeaky Dr. Melazine in the last story quest, and she had a vision. So I think there probably will be a little bunny character that you can play, but not that one, I don't think. So this is his memories. Are we gathering information through that? There she is again.
Hello. Can I help with anything?
Thanks, but no need.
Oh,
Aww, poor Carol. She's just hopping around, and people are being so mean to her.
hello. I'm Carol, a Melazine. Is there anything you need help with?
Get away from here! I'm calling the guards.
Please, calm
Racists?
down. I don't mean to cause any
It's so
harm.
sad. Vita watched Saw
hard to
movie?
say.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, we should probably stay away from these monsters.
It's so sad.
Haven't you realized? Strange incidents have been increasing ever since they came.
Why
Yeah.
should we trust this species from who knows where anyway?
This is so
I
sad.
can't believe Neuvillete allowed them into the court of Fontaine just like that.
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official positions. Not only that, but they're now responsible for investigating cases as well.
This
Go
is so
away! Quit acting innocent!
racist.
I won't let you say bad stuff about him. We joined the Mari Shosei Phantom and solved lots and lots of cases. We've never done anything wrong.
You tell him, Carol.
Solving cases? With Neuvillete in cahoots with you. You could have fabricated it all, and no one would know.
I don't think I
So
will watch
tell
the
me,
Saw movie.
How can you
Krabs, no.
guarantee that you Melazines aren't involved in anything that occurred recently?
Wow, what a jerk.
Didn't I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a good talker.
Vautrin?
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of the Mare Shosei Phantom, the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has every right to subject you to interrogation.
Freaking racist.
There have indeed been an increase in cases recently, perhaps due to the shifting currents of conspiracy, and I understand your concern. However, there's been no evidence pointing towards Melazines being involved.
Yeah, you tell him.
Even the captain of the security patrol is on their side. Neuvillette's newly reformed police force is already corrupt to the core.
How can
Frickin'
two completely
jerks.
different species possibly coexist?
Holy moly, these guys are jerks.
Yeah. I don't understand. Why won't anyone believe us?
Prejudice.
There have been rumors saying that you were born from calamity, and that you inherently bring danger to those around you. There are countless negative rumors about you floating around in Fontaine. It's near impossible for you to become
Best
a part
if you
of this
give
society.
up? No.
Monsieur Neuvillete said that we needed to put both time and effort in.
I don't give up.
I don't know how long it'll take, but I can at least try making my best effort. I
tell
still
him.
want to try a little harder. Thank you for bailing me out earlier.
Vita is scaredy cat? Yeah, I do. I do get scared.
Okay.
For sure,
I won't be
yeah.
taking any more of your time. I painted a lot of flyers last night.
Give them to me.
You're not...
We'll hand them out together. The faster we get...
That's nice. I do get scared, yeah, for sure, in movies and in video games and stuff. I was really scared when I was a kid. I would have, like, nightmares and stuff. Now I can't remember my dreams anymore. It's sad, kind of. Only, like, very rarely can I remember that. Black Serval is real. For sure, Krabs. Kitty cat. Meow meow. This is so sad. Poor Melazines. It looks like things are improving though, because this was a long time ago, like 400 years ago or something like that, and now Melazines are everywhere. So, but it seems like somebody still wants to threaten them, which is why we're doing this quest in the first place.
Monsieur Neuvillete, what's this?
Medals of Peace, awarded to you and Vautrin. Thank you for your continued dedication in the past 5 years. You've taken one small step forward in helping Melazines gain the trust of humans.
I think I'll pass.
Hey,
What?
don't say that. We wouldn't have made it this far without you. It won't be long before Melazines begin living peacefully with the humans.
Don't keep your hopes up. We've barely scratched the surface. There's still a long way to go before that dream of yours comes true.
You blockhead! Don't ruin the mood!
You blockhead.
Vautrin brings up a good point. The trust humans have placed in you is still very fragile. Any small incident could undermine the hard work you've put in. Please be on your guard for the next few days.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it.
Oh, okay, so that was 5 years after that. Alright. We're taking a time travel right now.
Medal of Peace?
Bad
Peace
guys.
isn't going to give us back what's rightfully ours.
Are you sure we should do this? We're no match for Neuvillete, even with all our powers combined. What if...
Uh-oh,
Nah, not
bad
gonna happen.
guys.
As long as he
Bad
remains in his
guys.
position, there's no chance he'd take us out personally. There are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere, unless he wants to become an enemy of Fontaine. So quit worrying and just go ahead with it. I've already planned out the murder.
Whoa.
Once we lay the blame on the Melazines as the person who brought them to the court of Fontaine, Neuvillete will be left with no
Whoa.
I guess you're right. Ugh. If he just left things the way they were, it never would have come to this. But he's forced our hand. Time to teach him a lesson.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Vita's 5% Chinese? I mean, I think that's probably unlikely, but it would. I still need to do a DNA test. It would be interesting to find out. But I've got pretty, like, Northern European features, or, like, Western European features. Like, I have pretty light-colored hair and light-colored skin and blue eyes, and... yeah. So I doubt it, Krabs, but I guess you never know. Yeah. I definitely would be interested to find out.
Turn the murderer in!
There he is, that jerk. And the jerk-ess.
Melazines can't be trusted! That goes for Neuvillete, too!
Jerk. Bunch of...
Peaceful coexistence? What a joke. Get out of the court of Fontaine and don't ever come back!
They killed someone and blamed the Melazines. This is sad. This is really sad.
The results of the investigation are in, Captain Vautrin.
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime, whose interests have been undermined by the
correct.
reform.
This is correct.
They tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur Neuvillete confess to his mistakes.
Yep,
the guards were
correct.
stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time. Miss Carroll...
What?
...chose to sacrifice herself to pacify the situation.
Are you serious?
And she called me a blockhead. A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth? She didn't have to prove her innocence like that.
The situation had rapidly escalated to a physical altercation between infuriated citizens and the guards.
Poor Carol
Mezzanine.
That is indeed something she...
Captain Vautrin, should I present these results to Monsieur...
There's no need. Notify the guards to restrict public access to all information.
Why?
Restrict access to...
Why?
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little sister named Ilaria who passed away when I was very young.
What the heck?
She's just like Carol in every possible way. Innocent, kind. From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be easily manipulated by others.
This is so sad.
Took a cold demeanor and tried lecturing her into giving up.
Looks like she was unfazed by that.
Yes. In fact, some of I should have known.
So...
Those cowards don't have the guts to confront Neuvillete. They even avoided causing trouble for me.
They're after Carol.
You understand how I feel? Right now, there's only one thought
Is
on
he
my
gonna
mind.
kill someone?
Only through bloodshed can their debt be
No,
repaid.
buddy, no.
I understand, but I'm certain Monsieur Neuvillete wouldn't accept that as a solution.
Bro.
That's exactly why we need to keep this a secret. Give me the list of suspects.
He's gonna assassinate people?
What happens after this?
Even if they deserve prison or something.
I will take responsibility for everything.
Holy moly. Yikes. So these were the two friends that Neuvillete couldn't save. I see. Looks like the plot has started again. All these years later. Are we going into the court?
Did you know? They're hearing a major case today, and the criminal is Captain Vautrin of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Well, he definitely did it.
Apparently, he resorted to personal measures to seek revenge for Carol and settled the score with the group that framed his friend. Hey, why aren't you saying anything?
I mean, it's true. He did it.
Thinking we should try our best to bail him out when the trial commences.
Bail him out? Why?
Shh, keep it down. Haven't you realized? Both Vautrin and Carol are Neuvillette's most trusted subordinates. Besides, now that the old regime has been uprooted, Neuvillette's status is secure as can be. As long as we redirect public opinion, Neuvillete will be able to give...
Let's see what happens. I don't think it's gonna work.
Vautrin sought vengeance for his friend for a valid cause. This represents the justice he upholds.
No, not good enough.
Think about it. If the same thing had happened to you, wouldn't you feel the same way he did?
Maybe, but you shouldn't kill people.
Yeah, that's right!
It's not gonna work.
This whole thing started because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol. How could Vautrin be declared guilty for seeking revenge?
That's not how it works. That's not how it works. It's not an eye for an eye, buddy.
He's innocent! He's innocent!
He's definitely not innocent.
Order! I acknowledge your arguments. Vautrin, your revenge could be seen as a form of justice. I understand your decision. Which is why I cannot help but feel regret and even grief about the judgment I must now impose.
Yep, the law is the law.
Justice does not equate to justice as defined by the law. To execute your plan for revenge, you abused your authority and conducted informal executions. Your actions have thus violated the law.
Yep.
Therefore, you will be declared.
Yep. Just because somebody kills your friend doesn't mean you can take revenge like that.
Monsieur Neuvillette, please give this a little more...
Can't do that.
My friend, is there anything else you want to say?
Is Seguin the same size as Nahida? Yeah, pretty similar,
What
huh?
have I done to deserve this? I've closely followed every one of your orders. Can't you see? Everyone in this room believes that I'm innocent. Why can't you just let me off?
Because the law is the law.
What justice
Yes.
means to you? Answer me, Neuvillete!
It is
Order.
indeed.
Since there have been no further objections, the Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vautrin.
So Phoenix right.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr. Vautrin will be declared guilty.
As he deserves to be. He should have just gone to Neuvillete the whole time. But no.
Goodbye, Monsieur Neuvillete.
This all happened because of Carol's naive ideas.
That's not true.
How can different species peacefully coexist anyway?
Racists. Racists, racists, racists. Good story here. Very good. Very compelling.
Hey, stop spacing out!
Shut up, Paimon. I was in a dream.
What's wrong?
I ate some magic mushrooms and went into the past.
Apologies, it seems like my memories got the better of me. I tried my best to suppress the power of Hydro within myself, but it seems like it still caused the emotions within the Fountain of Lucine to boil over.
Who's
Due
the
to my
imposter?
negligence,
We'll find
the
out.
overflow of emotions and memories must have affected
I have a
you as
feeling
well.
it's the shopkeeper
Are you all
who
right?
is supposed to be friends with... If I had to guess, there's a shopkeeper that was supposed to be friends with the Melusine from this time period. Anyway. It definitely has something to do with the past, though. Anyway, it looks like there's still racists out there. Sounds like the real world, doesn't it?
Wow. The Hydro Dragon is more powerful than Paimon thought. Anyways, the last time we came here, the Traveler only heard voices from the Fountain of Lucine.
Ain't no way. Good
boiled over
morning,
in
Sharky. Good
It is
morning.
as you said. This might be because I am different.
I went to bed at like,
It is not only the
I don't
fountain.
know, 10 o'clock,
I
so
can sense emotions from all
11,
waters of
something
Fontaine.
like that. So,
Sounds awesome!
But I rarely
Yeah.
ever do anything like this. Emotions carried by water are always chaotic.
this is
and
a
disconnected.
good story,
As an
actually.
outsider,
Very good.
having my mind occupied with irrelevant memories isn't exactly a pleasant experience.
I saw your memories, buddy.
Which ones?
They were very sad ones. All the way from Carol to Vautrin.
It's fine. I prefer not to speak of those memories. That does not mean I am deliberately hiding them. It was a
Good
coincidence,
morning,
but
Sharky.
perhaps it is a good thing that you saw everything in that form. You should now understand why I believe there to be a conspiracy behind all this.
Yep.
These two cases are much too similar. I felt like I needed to do something.
Definitely are.
Paimon's starting to lose track of what you're saying. Don't leave Paimon out of the conversation.
Then let us
Alright.
get back to the point. While I was investigating the
What did
fountain,
you
I
find?
discovered something strange. I did not sense too much hatred towards me within its accumulated emotions. However, I did find some resentment directed towards Kiara.
Starly.
If I remember correctly,
I'm sorry,
it seemed to be
Starly. I'm in the
related to
middle of a
smuggling case.
I'm in the middle of
I
a
don't know what
quest.
caused this to happen, but it seems like there won't
But I
be a
appreciate
shortcut
you,
to finding
Starly.
the organization that may be pulling the strings here.
You're real sick at the moment. Sorry,
Didn't
Sharky.
you read
Feel
about
better,
that in
buddy.
one of the documents?
I might
You've read about it.
I might try
In that case, the resentment should have come from that incident.
to do some singing in this microphone today. I might try to do some singing in this microphone today, but I don't know if I'll do video. I'm kind of curious how the microphone will pick up my guitar. It's not like a really nice recording microphone, you know? It's more like for live streaming and stuff, so. Feel better, Sharky. Get some rest. Happy weekend, my friend. Vita have Call of Duty? No, I do not want to play Call of Duty, I don't think, right now.
Huh? What are you doing here?
Oh my gosh.
I was just about to look for you at the Palais Mermonia.
I haven't seen Navia forever.
Navia! Nice to see you again.
She's cool as hell.
Help with?
She's super cool.
I've heard some things, but I'm not purposely asking around. Rumors are abroad that someone's scheming against Melusines, and that you're investigating the case.
Correct.
So I told the Spina di Rosula to keep an eye out for leads.
We've had unfamiliar faces showing themselves at the Fleuve Cendre lately. Maybe you'll find the suspects among them.
Thank you. Where did you hear about all this?
The Chief Justice out on investigation, accompanied by the Traveler from afar. No matter how you talked to Kiara, but didn't ask her to keep things secret. People curious to know asked around for information, then it was only a matter of time before word of the threatening letter spread all
People
across
do
Fontaine.
want to take care of the Melusines. See?
So that's what Charlotte meant.
Indeed. I did not expect that this could be kept hidden for too long.
But still,
The
this
rumors
means
still
that
spread faster than I imagined.
this means that the culprits will know as well. So it's a bit unfortunate. Vita needs sleep. No, I got plenty of sleep, Krabs. Like I said, I probably got 5 or 6 hours, and I went to bed early, so I'm good. But you can take a nap if you want, buddy.
You know, it could be because you attract more attention than you think. Anyway, any progress with the investigation?
A little bit.
The suspects who threatened Kiara might have to do with a certain smuggling case. But we are planning to return to the Palais Marmonia to revisit some details.
Good morning,
Identify the
Ethan.
senders of that threatening letter.
All right, then I'll round up the Spina di Rosula and follow up on their progress. Wait for my word. Ta-ta!
Ta-ta!
Neuvillete, do you think there'll be any problems now?
They got some waifus in this. They got some waifus in this. In this Fontaine. People are gonna be simping for Navia and Clorinde for sure. Clorinde.
I have already considered that possibility, and I do not think that there will be any. As a matter of fact,
Got
once
husbandos
the word
too.
gets out, no one would dare to harm Kiara.
The
in broad
Creator.
daylight.
I don't know if I've heard of this. Tell me about the Creator. Tell me about this. I don't know if I know this movie.
What is more important is how the case is perceived by the public. 400 years ago, they chose to side with the old regime and direct their resentment towards the Melusines. I hope the same won't happen again. Let us head back to the Palais.
Sonic DLC. I don't know, Krabs. If I will play Sonic DLC. Maybe.
Strange. What are these people doing out on the streets so late at night? Did something happen? Let's take a look around.
It's about robots and humans fighting each other, huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, I have heard of this film. It looks interesting, yeah. Yeah, I know what that movie is. It's like, I mean, I saw a preview anyway. It's like, artificial intelligence, right? Yeah. It's like, am I a real boy? It's like Pinocchio almost. It's like Lies of P. Yeah, it's about AI. Like, trying to, you know. Yeah. It's like, what's the video game that everybody loves that I also quite liked? What was that called? Detroit Become Human. That's a good game, by the way. Have you played that before, Ethan? You should try it if you have PlayStation Plus. I don't know if you do, but it's very good. It's a good game. Seen it at 2 something.
Have you heard? Someone's plotting against a Melusine. This is 100% the truth. Even the Chief Justice is investigating in person.
What? That's it. Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
Our enemies are lurking in the shadows and won't easily reveal themselves. But no amount of hiding will keep us from finding them.
But people do care about
That's
Melusine.
exactly what I wanted to say. The guards have already begun to take action. We can't just stand by and watch.
Yay, people are actually good.
Think about how much we owe them. Now that they're in danger, how can we just sit back and do nothing?
Everyone, please stay alert to your surroundings from now on. If you see any...
That's good.
Feels like
I
you've
see.
been following me this whole time. Did something happen?
We were informed that. Nope. We just finished our shifts and happened to be strolling by.
Have you had dinner yet? Why don't we check out the new items at the dessert shop together?
Oh.
This isn't a good time to be out and about. Come on, don't act tough. I bet you're
I
hungry.
can hear the hungry.
All right, let's go buy a cake or something.
You didn't finish the end. I see. Yeah, that's a fun game because there's like a ton of different endings based on what your actions do. It's a very, very good game.
You shouldn't ever skip meals, especially if you have enough.
So it seems like the people are
I
not
heard even Neuvillette's keeping an eye on the situation.
not gonna let
This
the
is the perfect
Melazines
chance
get.
to get promoted.
Seriously? Were you planning to shirk?
Relax, I was just playing. We've worked together.
That's more like it. We should stay.
Come and fight me instead, you cowards!
You heard? Even the special patrol.
Shh! Look! Isn't that Neuvillette?
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah. Yay, not everybody's a racist. Yay.
This is truly wonderful.
So, wanna go over and say hi?
RoboCop. That's another good movie.
No, I should stay where I am. My appearance could give rise to unnecessary commotion. Let us stick to our plan and return to the Palais Mermonia.
Still, this
The
is too
faster
good
we
to be
uncover the
true.
truth, the better.
Something bad is gonna happen. I made Connor evil. Oh, nice, nice. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever done that before. But I have never kept Connor alive. I don't think. I've played the game twice, and both times he died, which made me sad. Well, I guess he's not exactly human, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay. I'm gonna do a domain. I'm gonna try for an artifact, and then we'll go back, get a little action. Shall we? Let's test out this new team, too. I haven't played it yet, really. Trying to get artifacts for... I'm trying to get artifacts for two of my new characters from this domain, this region. Let's try. I have not used this team before, really, so seems like it's gonna be pretty good, from what I can tell. I watched Vita play Robots and Humans game. I kind of did F up the story. That's fine, doesn't matter. You can always play it over again. Alright, so we'll apply Dendro, and then we'll zoom like this, and we'll zoom like this, and we'll go like this, and we'll go like this, and then we'll go like this, and then we'll go like this,
Taking a turn for the better.
and then we'll go like this. Not bad. Not outrageous amounts of damage, but it's good crowd control. Good crowd control.
Make yourself a room.
Mind the side of it.
It's not crazy good team, but not bad. It's not bad. Need some Dendro application.
A minute to memory. Gotcha. The doctor will see you now.
That's not too bad. Not too bad. Kirara needs to come back. Seems like this team is going to be very good against crowd control, like lots of enemies at the same time, but the single target damage is not going to be exceptionally high. But, you know, acceptable. Not too bad. Let's see if we get a good artifact. I doubt it, but let's find out. I hate artifact farming in this game so much. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got... No, that's the wrong set, and it's defense, so not very good. Oh well, whatever. It's pure luck, man. Effed up sorry Genshin random tree. What do you mean by that, Krebs? Okay, let's go back and see. Anyway, things are going too well here. The people are all trying to protect the Melazines. So what is the twist gonna be? Things are going too happy right now. What is the twist gonna be? What is the twist gonna be? Look for suspicious documents. Bribery case? Could be. Smuggling case. Here we go. Don't effed up story.
The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and the Maréchaussée Phantom. This is the one. The list of involved suspects should be... Ah, found it.
What does it say?
Somebody's taking revenge against bribery.
Principal offenders Domenico, Inica, Yuna, and others have been caught. They have been sent to the fortress of Meropide following trial. Those with close connections or mutual interests with the offenders but who did not participate in the case will not stand trial. Among them, surveillance of Essin has ceased on account of his good behavior. All other personnel remain on our watch list.
So many names. Is the one who sent that threatening letter to Kiara on the list?
Could be.
Yes, there is something suspicious about Essin, to be precise.
Ziggy does not sleep in
It seems
my
like
bed,
he's closely
no.
related to the core members of the smuggling case, and he moves around without much restriction.
Should we tell Navia?
Monsieur Neuvillete, someone claiming to be from the Spina di Rosula just checked in with us.
Oh, speaking of.
He said, and I quote, "We have located the suspect. They're chatting at the cafe." Huh? How did Navia find them so quickly? We've only just figured out the suspect's name.
I too am perplexed. The cafe isn't too far from here.
No,
We should
Ziggy
head
doesn't
over and
sleep in
take a
my
look.
bed. No. I don't want her in this. This is like a small room that I use for streaming. I don't want her in here because cat hair can mess up all the electronics that I have, but she has free reign. Other than this room. I don't let her in here, really. I think she usually sleeps on another bed, or she goes in the bathroom and, like, jumps in one of these little boxes with towels. Like, not a box, I don't know what you would call it. It's like a shelf that you can pull out and put towels in and then push back in. She, like, hops in there with the towels. It's pretty cute. I'll have to take a picture for you sometime, Crab. That's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. Oh, I just ran up the door. Okay. Meet up with Navia at the cafe. Alright, alright, alright. Le café. I feel like... What is going on here? Why would we go if the suspect's at the cafe? Uh-oh. They look like they're in trouble.
Hey, Navia, we're here!
Have a seat.
Whoa. Check out all these people. Hey there, are you Navia's friends too?
Nope.
These are the people who have had recent dealings at the Maréchaussée Phantom. They're usually hidden in the Fleuve Cendre, but I sent for someone to invite them over.
Invite them over?
Exactly. Now, I heard there's great coffee here, and so I asked them if they'd like to come and have some.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to be guests of the Spina di Rosula.
They seem guilty.
I've wanted to have a meetup like this for ages.
Something feels off, but oh well. Let's get back to business. Is there anyone called Essin here?
Yes, that's me.
You're Essin?
Yes, monsieur Neuvillete.
Did you write that threatening letter to Kiara?
I did, but I was just following orders.
Orders from whom?
Domenico. He was my boss. I couldn't disobey his orders.
Domenico? Where is he now?
The fortress of Meropide.
Well, I'm afraid even the Spina would have trouble looking into that place. Looks like
He's
you'll
in
have
jail.
to make the trip yourselves. This was as much as I could do.
Boss
You've done more than enough. I am extremely grateful for your help.
Leave the formalities for later. You should find Domenico first. If he really is the one setting up the conspiracy, it'd be best if he's exposed as soon as possible.
All right then, let's head to the fortress right now.
Okay, we're going back to jail, boys. Note of involvement in other quests. Continuing current quests may cause other following quests to be unoccupied. That's fine. In other words, there's people There's people involved in the same quest in 2 different quests. That's okay, it doesn't matter. That's fine with me. Okay, we're going to jail. So it's underneath the water in this region that I haven't explored at all, as you can see. I've done all of Fontaine, Court, Barrel, and Belot, but this new region just got two new sections, but I'm doing the quest first. Okay, going to jail. We're going back to jail. This place is so cool.
Take it easy.
Risley? Hello?
Welcome to the Fortress of Meripede, dear esteemed guests.
We're back! Oh, and a greeting from none other than the Duke himself!
This isn't anything new. I figured you had important matters to discuss when the two of you, not to mention the Chief Justice, showed up. Let's assume we've gone through the pleasantries and cut right to the
Yes, please. Final boss, twin brother or sister? I mean, she definitely is
I do remember a thing or two about Domenico.
evil right
He
now.
once attempted to round up the other inmates.
There
and
must be a
instigate
reason,
protest.
right?
Who does this guy think he is? Paimon hopes nothing came of it.
He once attempted to, I said, meaning that it was over before it even started. And now he's threatening Melazines, is he? To be honest, Domenico doesn't seem like much of a conspirator. The fact that the 3 of you bothered to personally investigate raises a flag. Is there something else going on behind the scenes here?
There is indeed.
He's got the same concerns we do.
I am concerned about this incident because something similar has occurred in the past. I wish to meet Domenico in person and have my questions answered.
Yeah.
That's an easy one. Let me think. I think he's at...
Did I hear someone say Melazine? What
Oh,
happened?
here's the doctor that's going to be playable, I think.
Sejuin!
Melazine named Kiara received a threatening letter.
Yeah, and we're investigating.
8-hour
The
stream.
person who threatened her seems to be imprisoned here.
No. I'm just going to play this quest.
Really? Is Kiara gonna be okay?
There's no need to worry. Clarande is protecting her as we speak.
Damn right. If you have Claron, then we don't have to
That's
worry
great.
about that.
But if the criminal's still... Is there anything you can do about that?
Ah, head nurse. Do you require me to personally deal with the criminal? Ridesley. Okay, I get it. I'll bring Domenico to you. That's your only demand, correct? Think of it as more of a humble request. I'm here on my own accord, not to formally transfer a criminal for trial. I urge you to set aside any concern. Thanks for the trouble. Consider me in your debt.
Whoa! If Paima were you here, Grace, Paima would take this chance to ask for something really important.
4-star?
Well,
Probably,
were
I would
still
guess.
a criminal, I'd probably ask for a lighter sentence. But I'm sure Monsieur Neuvillete would reject that. But enough jokes. I'll look for Domenico and bring him to you.
I think you're
Make
probably
yourselves at
right.
home.
Crap.
Our dear head nurse has mentioned you quite a few times, so I'm sure she has a lot to say.
Please come with me to the infirmary. And watch your step. There's some pretty dark areas, so make sure you don't trip over anything.
Okay. Go to the infirmary. To the infirmary.
Did Neuvillete just walk by?
Now that I think about it, I can leave this place soon. Huh?
Oh no. Neuvillete. There's still something here. Something strange here. It's all going too well.
Please rest here
There's
for
going to be a
moment.
twist, I believe.
And would anyone like anything to drink? Paimon's not that thirsty, but thanks anyway. Thirst is a warning sign that you're dehydrated, which means you have to drink up even before that.
That's right. You gotta stay hydrated, kids.
I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about.
She's right.
Typical Sejuin. Concerned about it? Why aren't you two saying anything?
The criminals we passed by earlier.
You noticed them too. The badges they wore on their chests looked quite familiar.
Familiar?
Oh, from the
I
memories.
didn't even realize they were wearing them. But if both of you say so, let's go ask them about it.
I'll go.
That's not a bad idea.
I'll go. Let's see. The badges were... badges to protect Melazines. Or like, they were like a symbol of... They were in the memory 400 years ago, and they were a symbol of trust between Melazines and humans. So are they being used for nefarious purposes now?
Anything you need?
Badge.
Oh, this? Are you interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network?
What's that?
We have a very long history. Going back as far... We have never had many members throughout our history, nor do we have much. Helping each other is our purpose. At this...
Helping each other.
All we want is to defend, but people won't give us...
Helping each other.
Interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network? If you'd like to learn more, here's our...
Help each other. Do all you can to further justice. Do not detest the judgment. Welcome to join. No compulsory group offense. Encourages members to do what they are able, including not limited to exercising, tutoring, studying, help at all mutual aid. Maybe this is revenge for the trial.
Here, this book is...
Juggler Descende.
You two look kind of familiar. It's the symbol of the Mutual Aid Net. From what I've heard, it's based on something called a Medal of Peace. I've never seen one of those. The first president of our network was an amazing person. Powerful as he was, he never used his strength against anyone. All of us have a lot of...
We should have gathered enough information. Let's head back and talk to Neuvillete.
Did you manage to gather any intel?
Yeah, it does seem as though...
People who wore the badges belong to an organization. According to them, the badge's design was inspired by the medal...
I personally crafted 2 of them myself.
Yeah.
Carol's medal was destroyed in a fire.
Oh.
So Voltron
was inspired by...
was in prison, and that's inspired the network here.
Monsieur Neuvillete, His Grace has requested your presence in his office. He's found Domenico.
All right.
Maybe they're trying to get revenge for his prison sentence or something. For his version of justice.
Take it easy.
That would be my guess. His wrong version of justice, though. Pull C6? Which character? Krabs? Neuvillete? No. I can't afford it. That would cost me too much money. Nor do I want to. I'd rather go on a trip to Europe or something with that kind of money. Seriously, I could... For the cost of... I'm not even joking. For the cost of getting a 5-star C6, I could probably get a flight to Europe. So, no thank you. Not even kidding. No thank you. Waste of money.
Allow me to introduce this fine gentleman, Domenico. Why don't you explain everything to him?
Neuvillete? What do you want? What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Calm down. I merely want to ask you a few questions. Was it your idea to send that letter to a Melazine? Hassan has already confessed, so there really isn't any need to keep hiding.
Oh, that idiot! I can't believe I trusted him.
Let me ask this another way. It was your idea to send that letter, correct?
Yes.
Who is pulling your strings?
What? You're not trying to frame me for something I haven't done, are you?
It's best if you realize the gravity of your situation. The Chief Justice of Fontaine has been personally investigating your case. I assume your previous attempt to incite unrest at the Fortress of Meripede has something to do with this as well.
I admit I acted on impulse. I'll tell you the truth. But before that, you must ensure my safety.
I can do that.
You see, we're all I only intended to do some small business at first. Someone contacted me about delivering some goods and promised me a generous sum of more in return.
Okay.
After making a few trips, I was suddenly approached by the Maréchaussée Phantom. They accused me of smuggling prohibited items, and I was put on trial. But I refused to accept any of that. The ignorant can be rightfully absolved from guilt, right? Well, I suspect that
not
someone
necessarily.
got me locked up here so they could get their hands on my goods.
And then you decided to take revenge on the Melazines? Over that?
You're hopeless.
My initial target was Neuvillete. Everyone in the fortress of Meropide was declared guilty by him, after all. So they must more or less hold a grudge against them, right? If I could get them to strike back. For some reason, no one wanted to team up with me. That mutual aid network in particular. What did those nobodies even gain from trying to challenge me? Seriously.
Riosley
In
5-star?
the end, I had to
Yes,
redirect my
he
focus
is
onto
going to be the
Melazines
next
to salvage
5-star.
things.
Correct, yes.
I recall that Kiara was the one who confiscated my goods for inspection. So I asked one of the more approachable guards to send a letter, but the letter was in fact addressed to Essa. I requested that he write a threat letter to Kiara and force her to resign from the Maréchaussée Phantom.
Am I to assume that the claims you've made are your own thoughts? Have you been in contact with any suspicious people recently?
No.
Is it true that all members involved in the smuggling scandal have been caught?
Yes. And that's all I know.
Sijween, please take him back to the detention center. I'll deal with him later.
Beat him up. Jerk.
So, Monsieur Neuvillete, you were concerned that there might be a shadowy faction looking to capitalize on the delicate situation with the Melazines to stir up greater chaos?
Correct.
Yes. I experienced a similar incident in the past.
And how long ago was this incident?
400
More
years
than
ago.
400 years.
You might be overthinking this. Time can change a lot of things. Everything's different now.
What do you mean?
400 years ago, you and the Melazines you brought to Fontaine were the outliers in society. But in the present day, if someone were to threaten the safety of the Melazines, people wouldn't just sit back and do nothing. I trust that they would make different choices from before.
That's right! We saw lots of people standing
Monsieur Neuvillete, the Melazines are a species you introduced to Fontaine. How the public treats them is also reflective of their attitude towards you. When people refused to place their trust in Melazines, it was because they were still on the fence about you, their unfamiliar Chief Justice. For almost 500 years, you've conducted every trial with impartiality. You made the right judgment each time. People no longer have any reservations about you, and even consider you a symbol of the law. Right now, your every decision will impact all of Fontaine. In other words, you've gradually transformed the whole nation.
That's nice.
Paimon gets it now. No wonder no one wanted to join forces with Domenico.
Tragedies won't ever happen again. I don't know if I agree with that. That's the thing about equality and racism. If you let it fester, or if you elect politicians who are racist, that shiz grows, man. People will hide it if the public's against it, but once they see their leaders who are racist, or even like, let's not go all the way to racist, but let's say they're prejudiced, then people think it's okay to be prejudiced again. So I sort of disagree with the premise here, but anyway, I feel like you gotta nip it in the bud, but, you know, but anyway, whatever. I disagree.
I am undeserving of such high compliments. From my perspective, I have simply been fulfilling my duties.
I agree with you, Neuvillete.
It isn't anything special or worthy of praise. I'm simply
He's a good
fulfilling
guy.
the promises I've made and searching for answers through my judgments.
But is there going to be a
It
twist
is
here?
unnecessary to hold me in such high regard.
I feel like there is.
The complexity of human emotions and willpower.
There's no need to be so modest. The current state of affairs says it all. You're no longer that outsider you were before. Even if you wished to investigate something on your own, many would take the initiative.
I must say that you've made a fair point. Thank you for clearing my doubts. Now that...
Huh? You're leaving?
And so soon, too? Why not stay for a cup of tea?
Thank you for the offer, but I know how this place works all too well. While some are here to redeem themselves, there will inevitably be those who harbor resentment towards me. The less time I spend here, the better. My presence...
In that case, I'll have to insist. I still have 2 more things to say.
Please, go ahead.
The first is about the guard who helped Domenico send that letter.
I know of what you... The guard was indeed deployed from the Palais Mamornia's staff. However, as I mentioned earlier, I visited today on personal business.
Well, that makes things a lot easier.
You're not gonna kill him, are you?
Hey now, don't let your imagination run wild. Those from up there have a tendency to sympathize with others. However, I'll have a chat with the guard and remind him to take precautions.
Oh no, he should be punished.
I see no issues with that.
Not precautions in the future.
Out of the way. What's the other thing you wanted to say?
The other thing was born from my own sense of curiosity. Now, I've heard that you investigated the mutual aid network.
Yep. Neuvillete thought they're...
I noticed the small gang as well when I first took over the Fortress of Meropide.
Not great in number.
They were not... I've looked into their founder, Vautrin, who once stood trial and was sentenced to imprisonment in the fortress.
Yeah.
According to existing documentation, Vautrin remained disciplined throughout his imprisonment.
That's good.
In other words, how he presented himself in prison was very different from his behavior in court.
What?
He didn't hate Neuvillete, huh?
During his trial, I could sense that his feelings were complicated. He appeared to be full of resentment, and I believe he had every right to feel that way.
Perhaps he had been putting on an act.
An act?
Neuvillete and Vautrin had a close relationship as superior and subordinate.
So he was taking one for the team.
Vautrin must have known that the Chief Justice would make an impartial judgment.
He was acting.
Thus, the more resentment he displayed, the clearer it would be to those present that you were upholding justice.
I see.
And to those who had been sitting on the fence, Vautrin's act was a very meaningful one. That's all from me.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have anything to say? Now's your chance.
He wasn't really...
I don't have anything to say. Apart from expressing my gratitude that... Well then, let us head back.
Is there any twist at the end here, or is this going to be a happy ending?
Please, take care.
Huh? Follow Neuvillete. You'd like to think, right? You'd like to think that in a society, in a modern society, that racism against whatever, whether it's the different species here in Genshin Impact or against other people, would be not tolerated by the most of society. And I would like to say that it would, yes, but at the same time, I think most people probably don't tolerate it, but at the same time, like I said, it's complicated, man. People are afraid of what they don't know.
That trial is something I rarely bring up in conversation, but I have always felt deep regret for what happened to both Carol and Vautrin. The words he spoke in court often replay in my mind, as if urging me on to do something.
But Risley said he never resented you, right? Isn't that a good thing?
I believe I now understand what he wanted to tell me. I feel conflicted about those words. How should I describe it? Surprise, relief, fear, and regret.
Okay.
But this blend of emotions has led me to finally understand some things. I would like to hear your thoughts, too. What do you think of me?
You're more human. You're just as much human as Dragon, if I had to say something. Or whatever.
As Chief Justice, every single one of your trials makes an impact on Fontaine. Hey, any
What I really think is...
What? Voice acting
every
from the
trial
Traveler?
you've ever judged has left its impression on you. And that's what makes you who you are today.
What the heck? That's super weird. As the Hydro Dragon Sovereign, Neuvillete still thinks himself as an outsider. But so much time has passed, perhaps the lines between him and humans have long since blurred. Called it. Called it. Called it.
That is indeed a reasonable assumption. As I said, I find it difficult to express my emotions because I cannot fully understand myself. But I trust your judgment. Since some time ago, I have begun to notice the changes that have occurred upon my person. These changes were not due to any specific occurrence.
Time itself.
I will try to contemplate this further. Thank you both.
All right. Oh, cutscene.
Huh? It's raining! Oh no, Paimon forgot to bring an umbrella! Come on, let's hurry before it rains harder!
That means that he's feeling sadness. Of some kind, probably for his friends back 400 years ago. If I had to guess.
It's raining again? I've had enough of this weather.
There go my travel plans.
Did you read the news this morning? Quick, put away everything on the clothesline.
When is this rain going to stop?
Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Oh, that's so cute. It's really cute.
They're planning to reanimate the monster. We have to report this to the Chief Justice.
The Fortress of Meripede. It's a good place for me.
It's super cute. I love these cutscenes, dude.
He owes me so many answers.
Her dad.
Neuvillete? You
Lenny.
could say he's the real symbol of Fontaine's justice.
Watch him closely. He could be trouble.
Even Arlecchino.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing.
Oh.
And one day,
The Archon.
when you have dwelt among humanity long enough, you will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past.
Good morning, Monsieur Neuvillete! The rainy season's almost over! The skies are supposed to clear in a few days!
I hope you find time to enjoy the sunny days ahead.
Oh, this is cute. That was so charming. That was very charming. Good quest. Good story. Oh, there's more. Thought that might be the
Is the
very
matter
end.
resolved?
I believe so.
Yep, we found the person who sent that threatening letter. Risley said he'd keep a close eye on him, so the Melusines should be safe now.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Sorry for dragging you all into this.
There's no need to apologize.
Yeah, you didn't drag us in. We got involved of our own accord.
By the way, where's Kiara?
At the Palais Mermonia, more than 50 people offered to protect her. Some even hid within the bushes to look out for danger.
That's nice.
I was worried that the excess of protection would make her feel uneasy. So I asked her to stay inside the Palais. It's very safe in there.
What a relief.
Well, now it looks like the dust has finally settled.
Now I get a story.
To celebrate this joyous occasion, Monsieur Neuvillete, would you be interested in an exclusive interview?
God damn it, Charlotte.
That's not how you celebrate.
I will consider it.
Really?
Of course. My schedule is full for the following weeks, but I should be available next month. Come up with questions during the intervening days, and I will answer them to the best of my ability.
Oh, lucky Charlotte. She's gonna get a raise for this.
Yes! Thank you so much, Monsieur!
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must head back to the Palais and issue a communique to publicize our investigation results. I hope it will assuage the concerns of all.
What a homie. What a homie.
Oh, an exclusive interview! Am I dreaming?
There's some waifus here, not Charlotte so much, although she's adorable, but We got people are gonna simp for these characters. Got Clorind and we got Navia, bro. Better save your primos, boys. Better save your primos. And girls, I guess. Girls might like them too. Well.
Don't let anything hold you back. Make the most of this opportunity and
Geo, right? She's Geo, yeah? No, she isn't. Look at the vision. She looks like Hydro, maybe. And you're Electro. Where's your vision? I'm not trying to check out her booba. Oh, it's on her chest, I think. I can't tell. Electro, I think.
I agree.
And Charlotte
He'll
is
decline any question he can't answer anyway.
Charlotte is
So you might as well give all of them a shot.
water. Yeah, you can see it around her collar. Where's Clorin's vision? Right on her chest, yeah. Electro. And I thought you were going to be Geo. But no, if you look at the back of her dress here, you can see a Hydro vision. I think that's Hydro, huh? Okay. Save up your primos. I already got one husbando. Do I want to pull for Rio's Riesli? I don't know. I'll look at his kit. I'm looking for more support 5 stars. I have a lot of main DPS 5 stars. I want some more support ones because those are like the babysitters, right? Doesn't really matter who your main DPS is if you have good supports. Like Nahida.
I see everything.
And Yelan. Good supports. I bet the Archon will be a support. Well, maybe not, because Nahida was a support. Maybe not. Let's think about this. Venti is kind of like a sub DPS, I would say. Yeah. Yeah. And Zhongli is also a sub DPS. And Raiden Shogun is a main DPS and a sub DPS. And Nahida is definitely support, sub DPS. No, support. And so they have been very useful. All of the Archons have been very, very useful, not just about damage. So I suspect that will be the case as well, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Do we know the kit for her yet? Maybe there's leaks, I don't know. Probably somebody does.
Kiara?
Monsieur Neuvillete?
It's quite all right. I'm here to tell you that we have caught the sender of that threatening letter.
Thank you, monsieur. And thank you too, Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
Do you remember Domenico? He was the sender of that letter.
Let me think. By
Cute.
the way, I saw Carol in my dreams just now. Where's she gone, by the way?
Oh,
I haven't seen her in a long time.
that's really
In
sad.
my dream, she looked really happy. She held my hand and said,
Oh.
Kiara, our dreams have finally come true. I can't remember what our dreams were anymore.
I can sense your joy. It is indeed a delightful moment.
Monsieur Neuvillete, are you happy too?
I believe he is.
I almost forgot. Am I allowed to go out now?
Yes.
I promised to model for Alof.
Of course. Oh,
See you next time, Monsieur. Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
Big Sis Paimon.
see you next time.
That's very, very wholesome. Nice quest. Nice story. And we got some primos. 60 primos. Yeah, baby. Give me the primos. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for today's Genshin, but I did enjoy that story. And the character development. Yes, I did. Next time will probably be... If we want to... Yippee! Yeah. Next time will probably be a poll stream for... I don't anticipate doing any more. Unless I just want to chill and do some Genshin exploring streams, but those are usually a little bit more on the boring side. I mean, there's some fun puzzles and there's some fun quests. Like, I haven't explored... Check this area out. I haven't explored any of this. Look at this. Look how cool that is. Like, what in the world is up with that, huh? What in the world is up with that, huh? I think that they told us it was a... Wow, that arrow actually reached all the way there. I think they gave us a little bit of details about that being like a laboratory or something like that. That was shut down. But this is all new area. So I'll probably do gambling, hooray! Yeah, I'll probably do quests with... I'll probably stream polls if I want to poll for Risley or something, but yeah. In the meantime, I hope you have a great day. What time is it? 6 in the morning for me. 7 a.m. for Crabs. That was fun. Do I want to take a break or do I want to keep streaming? I don't know. Maybe I'll have some breakfast. But that was a really nice quest. I like that a lot. I want to get some breakfast. I don't have any work to do today because it's the weekend. And it's a bit too early to be playing music, I think. So if I do some music later, I think it'll be in the afternoon. I don't know. Anyway, appreciate you, Raitza. Thank you, Ethan. Thank you, Mr. Krabs. And EE and Dragon. You guys are the best. Snazzy Shark. Did I miss anybody else? I don't think so. Yeah. At 3 p.m. Take a nap for you, huh? Maybe I'll play some, I don't want to spend all my energy in the morning, but it's not like this is too difficult. Maybe I'll stream a little later. So, see ya. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.